Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we are talking about the importance of communication for STEM professionals. And in this video I really want to emphasize the importance of communication because as STEM professionals our work is often very complex and very difficult to understand for people who are not part of our STEM community, or even people who are part of the STEM community. If they are not experts in that specific field, it's really unlikely they are going to understand what we are working on and what our job actually consists of. So the only thing they can relate to, since they cannot relate to our work clearly because they don't understand it, the only way they can understand or sort of get this sense of what we're doing is through understanding of our thinking process. And this is where communication really comes to play, because if we are not able to transmit the importance of our work to people who are completely outside our field, it's very unlikely that we are going to get any recognition or that our career is going to progress in a way that it should and in a way that we would like it to progress. So many times people focus only on technical skills, which are super important in any field, but specifically in STEM fields, and they neglect sort of this part of communication. And that's not something, that's something normal. It happened to me as well, and I see happening all the time because everyone wants to focus on this, like, how do I become a better expert? But actually, one of the key skills any expert has is the ability to explain their work so that other people who are not experts are able to understand it. So I want you with this video to reflect on that and really ask yourself, what am I doing to make it easy to make my work easy to understand to other people? So am I doing something about it, or am I super focused on technical skills because of some other reason, which is, of course, as I said, super legit and super normal, specifically since at university and at school they teach us basically those things. Like, you have to be, in order to be a better expert, you need to focus more on refining your technical skills, be a better programmer, be a better data scientist, and so on, engineer, or whatever it is that you're doing. But really, if you think of an expert, or that's something that I asked myself also before filming this video, if I think of an expert, what is this person like? And one of the first things that came to my mind was this ability of sharing their thinking process with people who are outside the field. So if this is something that you are struggling with, and if every time you have to present your work or share your work with people who are outside your field, you feel this sort of feeling in your stomach that you're like, oh, I don't want to do that. That's probably because you are lacking some training on this communication skills. And this is exactly what we do in my coaching program. However, it's not a program in which I teach you stuff and then you learn in a passive way. It's a program in which we interact and really train those skills, because one of the reasons I feel many communication courses don't work, it's because of that, because they give you the information, but they are not there for you throughout the entire process of applying that information. And if I believe in anything, it's that only applying the information is actual knowledge, not just having the information, knowing what you're supposed to do. It's actually doing it. So if you feel that you would need this kind of support, or you're interested in something like that, I will leave a link down below in the description in which you can schedule a free discovery call with me. And in that call we can discuss all of your struggles in your STEM career, especially communication-wise, and we can make a tailor-made plan for you with what would work for you and what are the skills that you should improve. So, having said that, I would really like you to take some time and reflect on that. Like, what is an expert for you? How do you imagine an expert to be? And figure out whether you are really in that position in which you would consider yourself an expert. And yeah, that's all for today. See you in another video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.